Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, Raising the Bar. See how Iowa City bars are taking steps to avoid dangerous situations.
And in sports, football season kicks off August 30th. See how Iowa players are preparing.
Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mary Caldwell. Iowa City's downtown area is well known for its nightlife, but with the recent reports of sexual assault, our own Jordan Mickle found out how a local bar is preparing its staff on who and what to look for.
Raise the Bar. It's a new training program that made its first appearance at Bo James today to teach its staff on how to avoid sexual assaults. Sponsored by the Rape Victim Advocacy Program, the training session taught waitstaff, bartenders, and more on what to do to save patrons from potentially dangerous situations. After reports of sexual assaults were put into the spotlight this spring, Susan Junis said this program gives the organization the opportunity to strike the iron while it's hot.
Having bar staff trained is so vital in terms of how to intervene in those situations, because we know that while an assault might not occur at a bar, that the precursors, the steps leading up to that assault are most likely going to be happening in an alcohol serving establishment.
Owner Leah Cohen is confident her staff will be able to take a stand and stop these acts from occurring.
What I really saw today is their awareness that it's okay to feel uncomfortable and to intervene in these circumstances. I think it really validated that for them, and I thought that was the best thing that came out of it.
Now that the staff are aware of warning signs, the establishment paves the way for other local bars to follow suit. Jordan Mickle, Daily Iowan TV.
And it's been pretty beautiful outside lately, so Tanner, what do you have for this weekend's weather?
Well, Mary, I tell you what, the days we have coming up for you later in the week look superb, and they're going to stick with you throughout your weekend. Thursday, we're going to see mostly sunny skies, a high of 77 degrees, few clouds in the afternoon, but we're going to have a cool breeze all day and clear skies going into your nighttime. Friday, again, a high of 77 degrees, mostly sunny, but we are going to feel a little more humidity. And Saturday is when the temperature finally gets back up into the 80s. We're going to have a high of 82 degrees, but partly cloudy skies, and we're going to see 80s for your highs throughout the rest of the weekend. That's all I have for you for weather. Back to you, Mary.
Thanks, Tanner. During Tuesday night's City Council meeting, several updates were made to the Gateway project, resulting in a preliminary cost of $51 million. The updates are focused on realigning the street and sidewalks of North Dubuque Street, including proposals to adjust street height to accommodate floodwaters. More updates on the project will be coming this fall. Also, in a 6-1 vote, City Council denied El Cactus Restaurant their liquor license renewal due to debt obligations and an incident in 2013 where alcohol was served to a minor. Because of these circumstances, the Iowa City Police felt that the restaurant wasn't acting in proper moral standards.
In this particular case, the owner, the liquor license holder, has some significant unpaid debt out there, which under the Iowa Code is fairly consistent with good moral standing interpretation.
Now let's get a check-in with Taylor Bartz for updates on everything sports. Taylor?
Thanks, Mary. Several football players were available to meet with the media today, but first, an update on Peter Jock after being arrested again for charges of driving with a revoked license. The University of Iowa basketball team has decided to suspend the player indefinitely from all Iowa basketball-related activities. Coach Fran McCaffrey stated that they are not happy with Jock's pattern of behavior, but they support him, and they will be monitoring his behavior from here on out. Several Iowa football players met with the media today to discuss how the team is preparing for their debut on August 30th, and the message is all the same: hard work and eagerness to get out on the field.
We're continuing to push each other each and every day.
We're all hungry young receivers, ready to work, and can't wait for the season to start.
Understand what really matters, and what really matters is what the team's doing, not so much what I'm doing individually, but what I can do to help the team.
Junior offensive lineman Austin Blythe has been named to several watch lists this preseason, but says there is still a long way to go.
I think at the same time you got to realize that there's a lot of guys on that list, and nobody's done anything at this point, and it's the middle of the summer, so you got to get through camp, have a good season, and that stuff will come.
But that's all that we have today. Check back Sunday for all of your Hawkeye sports coverage. Back to you, Mary.
And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into this weekend's edition of the Daily Iowan. We'll have a preview on Chris Christie's event in Davenport and more details on the progress of Iowa City's new animal shelter. Well, that's the most current edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out at the same time Sunday, and be sure to stay updated on this weekend's events at dailyiowan.com. Have a great night.